All right, so we're going to take a look at the GPS range bag because that's what I own. This is what I've used for the last 6 years. It's had a lot of use. I've taken it to matches, classes, some other things. But yeah, this thing is built to last. Like I said, I've used it for 6 years and it's in great condition. So this video is also kind of to show you what I take to the range. So if you're a new shooter, you kind of know what you could be putting in your bag to help you out. All right, so kind of starting off with the exterior of what's going on here. They have these lift ports right here so that way you can pick up a heavy bag. I mean, I have 500 rounds of ammunition in here, a bunch of mags, and these definitely hold up. It makes it super easy to lift. And I don't feel like they're going to rip out or anything. They're very sturdy. On the side, you can kind of see here, they have these little markers and indicators, kind of giving you an idea of what you should put in the bag. So this one has like tape, binoculars, and it doesn't really matter if you use it for that purpose or not. I use this for tape, but I definitely don't have binoculars in my pistol bag. That's another thing that I should probably point out. So this bag here that I use, this is just for pistol. I usually use this backpack if I'm going out shooting rifles and stuff. It has my Kestrel, my rangefinder, some bags, but I digress. But yeah, so let's just kind of jump into it. So then you also have nice shoulder strap here. That's detachable, just with some clips here on the sides. The only modification I've done is I've added a carabiner to it, so that way I can just kind of strap everything down to the top, like my Go Fast shoes. Ooh, I can run so fast in these shoes. My rig, so this is all CR Speed gear, mag pouches, belt, Safariland, just a cheap Safariland holster with their QLS system, which is really cool. Then looking at the top of the bag, you have, you know, a good set of straps. If you don't add a carabiner to it, it definitely has a section here where you can strap the handle together. Oh yeah, you can Velcro these things. So you have this elastic band with some Velcro on it. So if you have paper targets that you would like to roll up, you can strap it to the bag. It has a really nice front compartment for all your mags. So here I have all my 1911 mags for when I'm shooting single stack, just some production mags there. There's also a nice little pouch here to put documents. I just have my USPSA membership card in there. Just throw your Form 4s in there if you have SBRs, suppressors. And granted, you don't have to keep that stuff. You don't have to have your Form 4 on you all the time. But having it with you might save you a little bit of heartache. That's for you to decide. Also keep a little bit of lube right here in this nice little pouch that they have here. These little elastic straps. All right. So moving around, got your tape pocket, which just has tape. Exciting. And then you have the back compartment, which is just a hot mess on this bag. So yeah, so you have some cleaning rags, a suppressor mitt from Silencer Shop, very cool. Some Allen keys. This thing has some pockets right here, which makes it, you know, they're pretty convenient. I keep chapstick, super glue, some Allen keys. Has this little compartment right here. In here I keep some pistons for suppressors, spare batteries, etc. And then the other cool thing about this is there is these little cups that they use for, you can use for putting parts in and stuff. There's the hook portion of the hook and loop for Velcro, and then all this on the back and the bottom here are all the loops. So you can set it down, not worry about it getting knocked off or anything like that. This bag comes with two little cups this size and then two larger ones that they fit into. It was just taking up too much room for me personally, so I just got it down to one. So yeah. And then moving on to the next side, you have your stapler. So stapler is very important to have on the range, along with your spare staples. And then I just have a couple of shoot and sees that I keep in the same pocket. Now we start kind of getting into the top compartments here. So the two pouches on either side, they're pretty much identical. What I keep in here is a pair of gloves for setting up and tearing down stages, and then also if you're out shooting rifles or carbines and it gets a little hot, gloves are a good thing to have. Also, little schmuck, scarf, whatever you call it, gaiter, and a beanie. So I leave all my seasonal stuff in this bag, whether it be cold weather or hot weather. It stays in here because I'll just forget to swap it out and then I'm going to be miserable. I also have some chem lights in here for going to night shoots, and some disposable wipes for the trip to the Porta-John, because being in there as longer than you have to be is an unholy nightmare. And then of course you have some, I got sunscreen, got some spray adhesive for putting paper targets onto cardboard targets, and some CLP. What else we got in here? And some hearing protection. So, and now for the main compartment. Alright, so here you can see they have more pouches. This is for your safety glasses, little pockets for ear pro. I try and cram as much ear pro as I can in these little pouches. This is for tools, but it fits my shot timer perfectly, so that goes in here. And then you start getting into the meat of what's actually in here. So I keep my ear pro. So these are just some Howard Light electronic ear pro. Pretty good for the price that you pay for them. ESS iPro. Keep ammunition, of course. That's the bulk of the weight that's in here. And then inside that, I keep my little thing there. And then more toiletries. Have your trauma pouch in there. Band-aids, tourniquet. Then I also finally broke down and bought electronic gloves about a year ago. These things are amazing. So this is something that you typically wouldn't need at the range. I have it in here because there was just one time where I needed it and I didn't have it, so now I just keep it in my bag. And that is a sight pusher for your rear sight, and I guess your front sight. So yeah, so got that. Then you want your GoPro, so that way you can film yourself, see how well you did, see the things that you messed up on. Filming yourself is always a good idea. Have a friend film you with their iPhone. That way you can kind of look back and see how you've progressed throughout the year. Let's see here. I do keep, even though I have this whole thing full of ammunition, I do keep one box of factory ammunition. So if I do start to see some sort of malfunction with my ammo, I can kind of test it out and make sure it's the ammo, not the gun. So some factory loads are always good to have on you for that type of stuff. Then you also have your cleaning rods, brushes, and then last but not least, your gun. So these pouches are also made by GPS. Just drops right in there. Nothing fancy, but they fit really nicely into the bag. So yeah, so that's pretty much the bag. It has served me well for 6 years, and hopefully it'll continue to do so. I don't see it giving up the ghost. I don't even see any sections of fraying or anything like that, so I'm really happy with it. If you want to buy a quality product, GPS gear is definitely the way to go. Yeah, if you found any value in this video, please like, comment, share, do all that fun stuff, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks.